Hey everyone, and welcome to the course. This is Labor Economics, Rider University for the fall 2022 semester. My name is Joe Shin. I am the instructor of this course. The goal of this video is to give you a broad overview of the course, take a look at everything on Canvas, where you'll be able to find all the assignments, lectures, and so forth. Hopefully you are aware that this course is being administered entirely online, and there is no set meeting time. It is a self-paced course in a way. I'll explain that in a second. First, a little bit about me. Again, as I mentioned, my name is Joe Shin. I have been teaching at Rider for a couple of years now, but I've been teaching in general at a couple universities in the area since about 2010. That's my part-time job. Full-time, I work as an economist with the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and that's a job that I've been doing for about 12 years now. Prior to that, I was in grad school, and before that I spent some time with the Census Bureau, and a little bit of time with Merrill Lynch. But yeah, that's enough about me. Now let's go ahead and jump into the course. So, as I mentioned, most of what you're going to find is going to be on and through Canvas. And so let's first take a look at the syllabus for the course. So again, as I mentioned, this is labor market analysis, labor economics, same thing basically. Here's my contact information. j.shin@rider.edu is my email, and that is the best way to get in contact with me. As I mentioned, I do have a full-time job with the government, and so I'm not able to answer right away all the time, but I am able to answer within 12 to 24 hours. Office hours are by appointment. I will work with you to get set up times that work for you. They'll be held virtually via Zoom. Here are the prerequisites for this course: required textbook, course description, learning objectives, so forth. So, web access. This course, as I mentioned, is being administered entirely online, and on Canvas you're going to find the assignments, lectures, quizzes, exams, and any outside links that may come up. Each week runs from Monday through Sunday, with the exception of the first week. And within that week, you're going to have a set of readings, lectures to view, and assignments to complete. Okay? So it is self-paced, but self-paced within that week. Here's some information for how to get access through the Rider Help Desk or from Microsoft Office if you have questions. And then we have the course grades. So there are 4 parts of the grade, and I apologize I have to update this here. It's just weekly discussions. And you have the breakdown in here and the grading scale. So as far as the weekly discussions, during most of the weeks you'll be required to participate in discussions via Canvas, and I'll show you where to access them in a second. You're going to be given a topic, and then you are to make 2 comments on that post. So the first is sometime between Monday and Wednesday, you are to come online, see what the topic is, and directly respond to it. And then you are to come back sometime between Thursday and Sunday, view the responses that were made by other students, and then directly respond to one of those comments. You can agree, disagree, expand on whatever. Just make sure you are respectful. And here is the grading for it. The next part is the weekly quizzes. A quiz will be given every week, and it will cover what was covered during that week. There are no makeups, and all missed quizzes will receive a grade of 0. However, the lowest 2 quiz grades will be dropped in the semester. These will be done in Canvas, and you will have a time limit of 30 minutes. The exams are going to be in essay form, and there's going to be 2 of them. The midterm exam, which is worth 30% of your grade, and the cumulative final exam, which is worth 40%. These are all open book, open notes. just as with the quizzes. Disability statement, if you need any special accommodations, the information for you to reach out to is here. Statement on academic freedom. So as I mentioned, yes, this course is online. You can use your notes and books for the quizzes and tests. However, you may not work with other students, okay? And you may not plagiarize as well. All right, so just keep that in mind. And here's the breakdown of the different weeks. You have when each week begins, topic that's going to be covered, and the different assignments, which I have color-coded to make it a little bit easier to see. So let's go over to Canvas. So on Canvas, the main page, yours is going to look a little bit different than mine because you have the student view, I have the instructor view, but it's pretty much the same. On the home page, you're just going to have my email information and the video that you're watching now. In assignments, when I communicate to you, I will do so through the announcements in Canvas. And so when I post there, it will also get sent to whatever email you have attached to this. So make sure you do check that email. The syllabus, you can download the syllabus you were just viewing over here. And you're also going to have the different deadlines for the assignments. Now, I will say this. The discussions, as I mentioned, you have to make 2 a week. Just the way that it's set up in here, I could only set up the second day, or the day that the second post is due, rather. So, for example, discussion 1 is due on September 11th, but you were to make 1 post by Wednesday, and then the second one is by Sunday. So, something to keep in mind. However, everything else is due by the end of the week. If we go into the modules, you're going to have the syllabus here as well. You can see the course intro video, which you're viewing here as well. And then you have each week the modules. And so if you click on the page, it's kind of the week 1 module. It's going to have what the unit learning goals are, the assigned reading, and the assignment list. Now within there, you will also be able to see the module with the lectures. So if we look at the lectures here, these are pre-recorded lectures. You can either watch it in the screen here. Or if you click on the title, it'll take you to the YouTube page, which you can watch in there. If we go back here, you're also going to see the assignments listed in here. And so with the discussions, as I mentioned, you're going to have a topic each week. This is the one for week 1, and so you just go and about a paragraph, you respond to it sometime between beginning of the week and Wednesday, and then sometime between Thursday and Sunday, you come back, you view the responses by everyone else, and then directly respond to one of them. And so, so the other thing I forgot to mention was that each week only becomes available 1 week in advance. And so at the start of the semester, weeks 1 and 2 are going to be available. Week 3 will be available at the start of week 2. Week 4 will be available at the start of week 3, and so forth. Okay. So you can see things 1 week ahead. And a couple other things. If you go into the grades, you'll be able to see your grades in there for the course. People should have the students that are in the class, and so forth. And so that's really it. That's the course. With an online course like this, there are 2 pretty important things, pieces of information I can pass along. One is that if you have any questions, make sure you reach out. it's an online course. We're not meeting face to face, and so a lot of things can fall through the cracks if you have a question but don't ask. The second piece of advice is to be sure to keep up with your work. Keep an eye on all the deadlines, so that way you're not missing things. Because missing assignments can quickly lead to a grade that you won't be happy with. So that's really it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, let's have a great semester.